regal. He's more, I guess, kingly. I guess.
Yeah.
He's
royalty
more
kind of sort.
royal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, give me a second.
it's hard.
The other
It's
thing,
hard.
yeah, go ahead.
I like Jason Momoa's interpretation of it, but it's not comic book accurate. His look is
No,
not.
no,
Um,
it's Jason Momoa.
yeah,
That's why like
Yeah.
I'm
William
watching him and I just
Aquaman.
like he's using a squidgy in his hair, man, like a hair bun. That's not Aquaman, right?
but
So
he's bringing a lot of his Samoan heritage and all that. He's bringing a lot of that
yeah,
into it because Aquaman in the comic books is not tattooed like he is. All that kind of stuff.
nope.
I don't remember him to be a big heavy drinker like he is.
So it basically came the whole change the character
He was more clean
personality
cut. So he's kind of melding more of his personality into the
character.
to character versus the actual comic book character.
Yeah.
But they do that a lot. The only one that's really to me that's really close, like comic book accurate, is Captain America. He is like comic book. You see Steve Rogers, and Steve Rogers you see here. Tony Stark in the comic book is an alcoholic, a drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did none of that because I think because of the
Robert
character,
Robert,
Robert's
Robert
an
had a
alcoholic
drinking
in real
problem.
life.
Yeah, yeah. So they
So
didn't want to touch
they didn't
that.
want
Yeah.
to touch
They
that.
they they thought about doing that. What's it called Demon in the Bottle,
Yeah.
but they just
Well, that's it. He has history of alcoholism. They probably didn't want to touch that,
Yeah.
especially with just the respect of
But
him.
in the comic book, he's a big time alcoholic.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
After
you know
he
what's
killed an ambassador, I believe it started.
man, when Amber Heard was like on the scenes, right? And I'm like, man, she ain't ugly at all, but damn, she crazy.
Well,
Because we
Yeah,
never realized it.
it's
I didn't
that
see none
that
of
chart how attractive to crazy you are.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you
Man,
were
for
saying
2 hours, I was lost in that movie. I'm just telling you, I was like, it had me,
I
and I definitely, I don't think watching it like you watched did it justice. Cause I was gonna tell you that, I was like, no.
you did pirate ship.
because
You did
yeah,
pirate
no,
ship.
it was good quality actually. It was pretty good. It was pretty good quality.
I'm going to see it. I don't know if I'm going to wait a few weeks to go see it or wait till it comes out on streaming. So because if it doesn't look good, it'll probably be out on streaming next month.
Did anybody see it in 3D?
Oh, it didn't do good. I think it only made like 48 million. It made
Really?
less.
40,
It made,
yeah, it was
It
40.
made less than
Marvels.
the Marvels. So it's not
Give me
doing
a
well.
sec.
Did anybody do it? See it in 3D?
No, I'm not paying that much for it.
I'm not paying it.
Yeah, I know.
I think you said in your review, Dan, you said it was worth the $11 you spent.
To me, it was.
Yeah.
Danny liked it. That's what he told me.
I
What did you like
enjoyed-
about it, Danny? What would you like about it?
What I
You
like
more
about it?
you more know about DC, so probably that's why.
What I really liked was the scene with him and his brother at the end, how they made up, and what the brother told him because he said you're not as bad at this as you think. Well, I don't want to ruin it for DJ.
No, that's fine. I mean, I'm not pressed about it.
Okay, well he was saying like I'm glad. He said you're not as bad as you think you are. He said most kings wouldn't ask their worst enemy to help, but you did that. You put the kingdom before your own self. You put the world before your own self, and just how they bonded at the end was what I really liked about it. I like the fact that him and his son had similar powers, and he was excited about that. The interaction with him and his dad, that whole family dynamic.
Yeah.
Black
Samoan, the
Manta
whole
was-
Samoan thing.
Black
Yeah.
Manta was fantastic in it. I thought he was.
Yes.
Yeah.
His suit was awesome.
Matisse, yeah.
When we rebuilt it. And it kind of reminded me of like Loki too. They took a lot of the Marvel stuff because he held out his hand just like Thor did, and Loki's like nope, and he fell to his.
Oh, okay.
Black Manta did the same thing. Nope, I'll never accept your help. So it had a lot of Marvel influences to me.
I think that's just comic books.
It had Star Wars influences,
same.
man. Like that whole
No.
thing with the freaking Jabba the
Thank
Hutt
you.
squid man.
Thank you. I remember
DJ
seeing that. I was sitting there like,
Yeah, but he said, "I am Aquaman" at the end, just like Tony Stark did.
Tony Stark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then just like T'Challa exposed Wakanda to the world, he did the same thing with Atlantis.
Oh,
We were
okay.
gonna do
Yeah, I
all-
see. Yeah.
So at the end, it
Yeah,
was
you're
very
right,
much-
you're right,
It was
you're right.
Very
much
Marvel-ish.
like Marvel-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they were spoofing certain things, right? When I saw the whole scene when they go into the underground, the pirates, right? I'm like, okay, bounty hunters, there you go, Jabba the Hutt, the freaking cantina band singing and stuff. It was like copy, paste, and change it, for that movie.
It was.
So that took me off of it. Like I'm like, God damn, where's originality now? Right? It's like out the freaking window completely.
But man, visually, man, it was to me it was on point visually. It looked better.
It was good.
You know, what cracked me up was you got the cantina bar, so everybody's drinking. I'm thinking, y'all drinking underwater.
My wife was watching it with me. She goes to me, she goes, why are they in a vehicle underwater with a windshield? If they're
Do they have wipers? If they had wipers, that would be funny.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I agree with Danny though that the brother thing was cool for some point, but then it just the jokey just got too much sometimes. That's like, come on now.
Yeah.
You know, it acts like a little bit some of Jason Momoa that was in Fast and Furious came over to this one.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I was like watching it and I'm like, and there's these scenes where the music is just playing in the background, like trying to bring the drama into it. And I felt like it was I wasn't feeling it. I'm like,
I thought the music was good with it.
well, there's a part where they're fighting at the end. And
I
like
thought
the brother scenes, like it was like they were talking and the music's in the background. It kept going. And it was kind of, for me, maybe it was my quality. I was watching it. It was louder than it was kind of like overbearing what they were trying to do.
That Trident fight reminded me a lot of Obi-Wan and Anakin. The Trident fight at the end between him and Black Manta. It was very fast. Like, damn, doing this jump fast.
Yeah.
I do like that scene where Orm and Aquaman was sitting there. I think they were in Man in Space. All of a sudden, you look in a fog and you see red eyes coming out. I was like,
or like when the daddy was in the house and then it's pitch black and you see the red eyes come up.
Yeah. Shifty says they reshot the ending to tie in with Marvel. Marvel ending the beginning with I am Iron Man, so they're ending with I am Aquaman. It was a joke. Yeah. Well, you know what? They shouldn't be joking about that because it just, that Iron Man was the most epic freaking Marvel movie, the one that started it all. And DC did not come even close to that one freaking movie, in my opinion.
right.
I'll tell you what.
What's up, Paul?
Hello.
Everybody, say hi to Paul. Hi, Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Hello.
These what ifs are really disappointing to me.
I've watched 3 so far.
I fell asleep on the last 3.
I thought the one with Star-Lord as a kid was going to be more epic than what it was. It wasn't bad. It was expecting more. So
the best one to me
Marvel
was
and epic.
Was when he went and met the Game Master. That was the one.
I haven't got that.
No, I didn't like that one. No, I enjoyed 2 and I watched 5. I thought 5 was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna watch them all.
You mean the Fast and Furious one?
Happy Hogan.
No, I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, that's the one I like. The Die
Fast and
Hard.
Furious?
Basically, Die
Oh,
Hard.
the Die Hard. That was funny. That was funny.
Oh yeah, it was kind of.
yeah, that was a funny one. That made me laugh because it was like just
Yeah, the Christmas one.
So.
It was the night before
But
Christmas.
I will say the animation looks better this year. It looks.
I love
Yeah,
the same
I
thing.
like it. I like it.
They get a lot of their character, live action characters doing the voices too. So that's.
But they did last year too. Last time they had a lot of live action.
Yeah. So Paul, man, what's up with you, man? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been over a year since I've been on any streams. Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, and you honor us on my show, man.
Well, listen, I have to talk about Rebel Moon, but like my experience with that movie.
That was the trigger. That was the trigger. Okay, go ahead.
It's a trigger. Yeah, it's a trigger for me. But no, like you're just talking about, you are not inspiring me to watch What If. I think I watched Guardians, and I watched Ant-Man. Guardians 3 was like top tier for me, but like it was Marvel at its form, but that's because James Gunn was involved. But like I haven't seen any other Marvel films. I haven't seen any other Marvel properties this year. I've skipped all the TV shows. So I can't really comment on the What Ifs or any of that. I thought about watching them, and then I talked to the Texas mutual friend who's also not on YouTube anymore. philosophical pickle, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not interested in any of these either." I was just like, "Yeah, it makes sense."
A
We
lot
kind
of
of checked
people,
out.
a lot of people have checked out.
Yeah.
A lot of people that were watching the things have checked out. I'll still watch the stuff, but like I was saying, everybody's caught up on the episodes. Well, most of everybody. Myself, I don't have that urge now. Oh, I gotta see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
I'm not excited
Yeah,
no more.
yeah.
I'm not
yeah,
like,
when I
ooh.
was doing, the panels and streaming and
Yeah.
doing clean slate and stuff, like it was like an obligation to watch this
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and like I would just hate it, and knew I was gonna hate it. Like I skipped Secret Wars, and I'm glad I did because I read a Facebook comment somewhere. I screenshotted it because it was hilarious to me. They were like, they said
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. It was that they were competing for like, as in it was worse than the final season of Game of Thrones. This person said, and I was just like,
Wow.
The last
Really?
episode.
Secret
the last
Invasion
episode.
was
That's
good
what-
until the last episode.
And that's
I
what
was
they're
like,
saying about.
ugh.
Yeah, it was very good. That last episode just ruined the whole.
If they would
whole
have stick the
thing.
land on the last episode, it'd have been
It would've
the
been
best
one of the
Marvel
best.
property.
Yeah,
Yep.
they
Yeah.
fucked that
They
up.
dropped the bag on that one bad.
Yeah,
Like, it was
big
bad.
time.
But I heard like, so Nick Fury's a certain way in Secret Wars, but then he's a total different way in the Marvels.
In Marvels.
And
Yep,
people
he's
are
back
like,
to-
this makes no sense. Like, and I skipped the Marvels for obvious reasons.
Well, I think
They
the
also
Marvels
made
was
a
supposed to
super
come
power
before.
character that no one could beat now. So
Marvel's
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
The Marvels, I think, was supposed to come before
Before.
Secret
It was
Wars.
supposed to be
Secret
before.
Invasion.
It was.
Yeah, before they was supposed to, but everything got pushed up because of the writer's strike as well as the pandemic crap in the beginning with the planning. But yeah, that last episode, like you can't compare it to the books because the books by far is
different.
on a whole different
Oh,
level.
way different.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I was
The
a
show
kind of
alone,
I
it
was
was good until that last episode.
yeah, I was kind of upset when they killed spoiler alert
Yeah.
Hill, when they killed Hill, right? And that
And
was
when
like
they killed what's his name, the alien, the leader,
The scroll.
yeah, the
Scroll,
scroll,
yeah.
what's the name?
Yeah.
Talos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then
But
at
like,
the end, they give
it's, I don't know, man. Like with
it's the
this,
continuity.
but then not just that. It's like comic franchises these days, man. Like I remember I sat and I watched the Aquaman trailer, like 2 for the first time, and I was like, this is the same movie. He goes on an adventure with a person. He makes quippy lines throughout the movie. He finds a magical thing that will help him beat in a massive battle at the end. It's the same. It's Aquaman 1, just with different characters coming alongside him. Like, and I was just like, this is the problem with the comic book genre now, is that, and Marvel's done it more than anyone, and that's why I think people got tired, is that they've just repeated the same. Like, the TV show formula is start really strong, bunch of filler episodes, really amazing end episode to keep you coming back for more. And that was every Marvel show in phase whatever it was, 5 or whatever it was. Loki 1, they tried to do, and they got progressively worse. But like, I feel like the worst one of them was Moon Knight, because they had something so interesting in Moon Knight with a guy that has multiple personalities, and they just did these fillers in the middle.
And he did a great job.
And he was amazing, yeah. And like the really standout episodes were him and Ethan Hawke, like opposite each other in that mental hospital. That was fantastic stuff. Like, and if they just did a little bit more of that, it would have made that show actually good. But they just filled it with, like, I don't care about her. Like, I don't even remember her name. Like the first, and then are you the first Egyptian female superhero? Yes. Like that line, and like it was just like, I don't care about her father either. And they did a whole filler episode about how we already knew that he killed her father. Like, but there's not a review of Moon Knight. I'm just saying, like, they have this formula that they've done multiple times now, and they need other directors like James Gunn and other people to come in and shake it up. There was a time when I remember over this Christmas period, I had my mate down from up north, and we watched Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Only the good parts of Endgame. So we skipped to parts
you
to
skipped
it.
the
but
time,
like,
the time.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like the Marvel's greatest hits is what I call it. Because they're like, remember Avengers? We're gonna put that in this movie. Do you remember like Ultra? We're gonna put this movie. Like they just did the greatest hits. But one thing we did at the end is we even cried at Tony's death again. like in Endgame, and it was just like, it was like also like we're just like, what happened? Because like they used to have a genre and they'd wrap the comic book around that genre. So like Winter Soldier was like a spy thriller. Like they had Guardians, which I considered to be a musical because the music informed every scene of that first movie. Every track mattered to the scene they're in.
Touching what you just said about Tony Stark and crying there, right? That's why for all those rumors that we're hearing that they're going to bring him back and they're planning on bringing him back, I think they would kill it. If they bring him back in any physical form,
it ruins the effect, the emotion that we have behind that scene. So
if they bring him back like a video or an AI or something like that, fine.
There's the only way they could do it is if they did like similar to No Way Home. If they did like a thing where they had this multiverse, they can't do Kang anymore. But like if they did this multiverse again,
they can do Kang, but
they could just recast him. Yeah, but they're not going to now. There's too much bitterness around that character. But like, and Ant-Man beat him in the first movie he appeared in. But anyway, anyway, if they do a multiverse event, I can see Tony coming from another universe as a cameo, like have him come through as Iron Man and fight. Like I could see that happening, and that would be I reckon that'd be a fist bump, like scream in the theater moment. But that's the only way I see it doing. I agree with you. It could be a cameo. That's the only way.
You can't bring back the main staple camera. You can't bring back the main staple character more.
It makes Infinity War Endgame pointless. It makes the whole those 25 years or whatever because it is the Iron Man story. He's the guy in Avengers that Captain America accuses of taking the easy way out, and in Endgame he's got everything to lose. He's got his wife and his daughter. He's the only one that is having a happy life. Like when they come to say, let's save the universe, he's the one that puts his body on the barbed wire, which Cap accuses him that he can't do. So that's why it means so much, his death, because it's his whole change of character, his whole arc is Marvel. The MCU is Iron Man up until the point of Endgame, and then they're like, what do we do now? And that's where we get all these disjointed TV shows and movies that make sense. DC's the same way. Yeah.
Going back to Rebel Moon.
Oh God, yeah. Okay,
that's why I'm
here. That's
why you jumped on.
So I watched the first half of that film. I got bored, and I was like, I'm going to do something else. And I watched Jack Reacher's new season, and then I came back to the movie and watched the next half afterwards. Look, I'm going to borrow a ticket out of Lunga, his book, because what his review on Twitter was pretty accurate to how I felt about it. The uninteresting characters, I'm going to just rattle it off here and I'm not going to do a rant, so don't worry. I'm not angry about this. I'm just going to say what I think. Yeah. There were very uninteresting characters. The only guy doing his job in actually acting was, I want to remember his name.
The pilot guy?
The pilot, the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam. He was the only, and Lunga's right. I'm going to refer to Lunga here because he was right. The moment he becomes interesting when he becomes the villain, or like spoiler alert, he's the one that betrays them, right? That's when he becomes super interesting, and they're like, let's give the farmer the only way to free these people. Like there's the convenient plot lines.
Do it.
Yeah. The villain is comical in how stereotypical he is. He's like you can see Zack Snyder's trying to do the whole Yahtzee thing, like the same thing. Stormtroopers, Vader. He's trying to do this Yahtzee thing. The bowl haircut, the skinhead look, like all of that. Like you can see that she is so uninteresting. She's the protagonist, and she is not a good actor. Sorry, she's not. She's the one that's from the Mummy movie with Tom Cruise, I believe as well. Terrible actor. She's not good. Like he was interesting because I've seen him in many things. Like he's in Billions, and he also played Yellow Jacket in the Marvel universe. That the father of the Community. He was interesting as a character. He's a good actor, though. That's why he made that role interesting. They have the robot voiced by Anthony Hopkins.
He was the one character I want to know more about.
He's more interesting than the main protagonist.
And like I never seen him again until the last 5 seconds of the movie. You see him again. Like I want to know more about why he wasn't fighting no more. Like what's his backstory? Give me more
what
of
happened?
him.
And then
hold on a sec. Hold on. I want to get to Travis Mitchell. Travis Mitchell says, "Hope you're all well. Rebel Moon was enjoyable overall, though it felt like an early draft of Rogue One, complete with near identical characters."
Can I say one thing?
I would say it's New Hope. I'd say actually it's New Hope because like you have a character on a farm planet. Like,
go ahead.
I feel like the movie was supposed to. Apparently, there's another version. The Snyder cut.
Oh my god! Yeah, whatever.
That's his thing now. So
that shit.
That's gonna happen with every movie he releases.
There's supposed to be a rated R version of the movie. So I feel like this movie was rated R movie, film PG-13. So a lot of like the scenes where the slow motion and the fight scenes where he overdid the slow motion, if you ask me. Yeah. They didn't have.
It was overdone. In my opinion.
Like say at 300 when you had the blood splatting,
Yeah, so he stabbed. She was stabbing people, and there was like no
blood. Shot in the head, and nothing happened. Like the dude got shot right here, and he's laid there, like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, Mitchell, we're doing all well. Thank you for jumping in, man. Please hit that like and comment if you would like as well. You enjoyed it as great. Myself,
I didn't hate it. It has potential to it. I just felt like it was rushed in some parts, and like I said, I didn't care about any of the characters.
Yeah, I also have a poll up, guys. Which one would you rather watch if you can watch one thing? Rebel Moon, Aquaman 2, or Paint Dry?
I watch paint dry for a living, so it's my job to watch paint dry at work.
I feel like it's hyperbolic. Like if I picked out of the two movies, it'd be Aquaman 2 because at least I know Jason Momoa is like entertaining. Like this movie was boring. It's a boring movie. Let's talk about this for a second. Zack Snyder has not evolved as a director since 300. He relies on slow motions, the orange and blue color palette. Look at this shot, for instance. It's all slow-mo. The amount of slow-mo in this movie, where he slows down to make it look cool, is ridiculous. He's hilarious. I'm like, oh, he's going to kill their father. Like everyone knew it. Like there was no surprises to this movie.
Come on, look at this. Look at this masculine man specimen here, man.
Yeah.
Like, so
he even put girl candy from women to watch this.
So he's a prince, but we never understand like why. Okay, he's a prince.
Why?
Why? He's a prince, so how's that important? Like we never understand. That's what I'm talking about. They never gave me more of the characters to actually give a damn about them. When someone died at the end, like I didn't care that the dude died.
Yeah, and they did it's all in. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna do like 3 hours. But the other thing is the main protagonist. They do that huge exposition drop where she tells old mate the pilot that she's just met who she is after hiding out on this planet for years to hide her identity. She's like, hey, random pilot, I'm going to tell you my entire life story. Like, there's just plot conveniences through this movie.
She wasn't able to talk to anybody, only her so-called father, or the person that found her, right?
Yeah.
That's all she had. Like, she needed to talk to someone other than him.
The farmer boy, the most boring character in the whole film.
Like I said, I didn't hate the movie. It has potential. I'm hoping they clean things up in the second one. It was to me, this was a jumble mess in a lot of parts, But I mean, is it worth to watch? I would say watch it. It's free on Netflix.
That's the other question.
I would not go to movies to see this.
Danny, would you go see this in the movie?
No.
G.
Ooh, no.
DJ.
I'll be asking my money back.
you would pull an LDG when the Matrix movie came out and say, "I gave you my money back." 100%. Paul was like, already.
Oh, absolutely not. No way. No way would I pay money for this.
This movie, because we saw it on streaming. That's the only reason I watched it. I would definitely have not gone paid.
I don't have a problem with the slow motion. Like to me, 300 like one of my all-time favorite movies.
300 is amazing. I love that.
But it's done right in 300 though.
Okay, I'm saying I don't think he did it slow motion much. I want to see that physical. I want to see that violence. And I know because of the rating of it, you're not going to see the blood like we saw in 300. But I don't think it was used too much. I like the way he makes the capes flutter, and I think one of the best shots to me was like when that Prince was jumping off the cliff onto that bird creature's back, whatever. We did that in slow motion. And
I don't know. It took him 5 minutes to jog down that cliff.
That reminded me of a movie, though. I forgot what it was.
Valerian.
Oh, Air, yeah.
It reminded me of Valerian.
Now he had a lot of, like I said, this is a Magnificent Seven script.
This is a bunch of movies in one.
This is a bunch of movies, yeah.
I saw a little bit of Dune. I saw a little bit of Star Wars.
A lot of Dune.
Yeah, lots of Dune.
Gladiator. Little Gladiator.
Yeah. Gladiator, absolutely.
They had the guy, right?
Yeah, I miss the guy from Gladiator. And that's not this character right here. He's, like I said before, he's like this strategic general and everything, right? And we got all these people that are, you got this skill, I'm picking you up.
What's up,
You got that skill, I'm getting you. This guy's a general. We never see them use their skills for the ultimate battle or any time during the whole movie.
Yeah, there's cool characters like what's the chick with the
double
Asian one with the lightsabers, the discount lightsabers,
That fight scene with her and that spiral lady, I thought was
that was cool. That was cool scene.
Except for the farmer just standing there looking like an idiot, like, oh my
God. And he's like, I'll protect you, little girl. Like, you're gonna die, man. Like,
they all got guns. Somebody shoot the spider. Like,
like they're all standing there waiting for her to kill her and honor. And I'm like, just shoot the spider in the face.
It was all about the climax to her whipping out the red sabers.
That's doing it on the ground. The whole on the ground thing. I'm like, what is
not
that?
Lightsabers, laser swords.
Laser swords. Yeah.
But it's bad when that fight scene is better than the climactic the fight.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
It was very
Wait, can we also confirm for the record that Ray Fisher is a terrible actor? Like, he takes it to a next level in this movie. He tries to put some accent. Why do they all have South African, like New Zealand accents too? It's really strange. Like, all the people on that planet she comes from have like New Zealand, South African accents, and then old mate Charlie has like an Irish accent. Like, it's just it's like Snyder's like, let's pick out what's cool accents out of the book, and we'll just give them to some people like in random places. I don't understand it at all. So, like, he has an African accent as well. Like, it's like they like have all these, and it's like they're aliens from different worlds. Like, why are we giving them human accents? It's strange to me.
Yeah.
When she's yelling at him in the scene, like you said, she's a bad actress. Like, he was killing that scene, but she was yelling at him like, "You're a general!" Like, I'm like, dude, the guy had trauma. Leave him alone. Like, why are you yelling at him?
Shifty says, so apparently both Dario Naharis actors from Game of Thrones are in Rebel Moon. Yes, Ed Shrikian, who originally did the role, and his replacement, Michael Hoyson. Yep. And Courtney says, I'm about to leave the gas station. I'm going to lose service for a bit, but I'm listening. Much love to all. Thank you, Courtney. It was great for you to jump in. Appreciate it.
Like I said, the movie wasn't awful. It could be way better.
I've seen worse, and I've seen
worse. Yeah, I've seen worse. Yeah, if it wasn't on Netflix, I probably would not have watched it. If it wasn't on Netflix.
It's not like offensive. It's just... It's like whatever.
The only thing
you have potential. You not reach their potential. That's how I feel about it.
The only thing I find offensive about it is that when people are saying this is going to be the Star Wars,
those were like
that's what Ryder snacks on his dick right there. Like, they are dick riders right here.
I think we all, when we heard that, especially myself, when we heard that, we're like, "What are these people smoking?"
I'm just telling
you setting the bar way too
like
high.
I realize Disney's doing everything they can to kill the franchise, but like it's still never gonna kill the original three movies.
Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. There's still hope.
Hey, remember he tried to
A New Hope.
You got a new hope.
That's the new Ray movie. It's called A New Hope.
Hey, remember they tried to sell this to Disney, and Disney turned them down. But Disney probably happy as hell now.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, man. We got Dave Filoni now with a lot of power.
If I'd have said that on any stream, I'll go and delete that stream.
Star Wars killer. Yeah,
Star Wars killer.
There'll be no physical evidence of me ever saying that.
Oh man.
What's up, Jason?
You got the
Travis Mitchell comes in. What was that? Sorry.
What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up?
Travis Mitchell comes in with, there were moments where I felt like things were cut. When Tarak is riding the bird, it's going fine. Then the bird is trying to throw him off as there was a fight with another creature cut.
Yeah, what kind of, because the bird looked over somewhere and then just dove into the darn cliff.
Yeah, it had its weird moments.
And that's my thing. I'm like, okay, he breaks this griffin, we're gonna call it, right? I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna take the griffin with him. Now they got an animal companion too. and they just leave it. I'm like, what the hell?
I knew when he gave it back to that old man. I knew that man was dead.
Yeah, but I'm like, we spent 20 minutes on that. Him breaking the.
There are 3 people on this screen that are good actors. And it's not hard to tell which ones.
Charlie Hunnam is awesome.
Charlie, I forget, old mate, the general.
Yeah, general.
Like, underused. Charlie's underused, and the Asian woman at the end. I don't know her name. Apologies, but she was great.
Yeah, like this dude, like decides to go.
Ray Fisher. That's Ray Fisher. That's Ray Fisher.
Yeah.
That's Ray Fisher. Yes. That's what I'm saying. It confirms he's a terrible actor. He's terrible.
We saw him. He's like, my army's going to come with me, and then he dies. I'm like, I don't care about you. Okay, you dead.
Yeah.
You know, you have your moment running up this thing for like 5 minutes.
He jumps
for
5 minutes, and
he pulled a. It's like, come on, dude. Like, when he died, like, okay, he's dead. You know.
Oh my god, my brother-in-law. Check this out. I just got a message on my watch. It's my brother-in-law, right? He's on vacation this week. He goes, and I quote, "Is it just me, or is this season of What If boring as fuck?"
Tell your brother-in-law it's not him.
It's not him.
Oh, you're really selling it for me to watch the show.
There are 6 episodes out now. Only 2 of them that I like.
Wow.
Which
you know what killed it for me? In the
I like the one with Happy Hogan.
Episode.
Yeah.
And the one
really?
When he goes.
Yeah, I that one.
And the one where he goes meet the gamester or whatever his name is.
Happy Hogan.
You mean Tony?
When Tony goes to that world that the Hulk was on.
Yeah.
Ragnarok. Those one 2 I like. That one with the Indian girl remind me of Prey or something. I didn't like.
I haven't got that far yet.
Who is this?
That's when I dropped today, right?
Maybe it's
that's a new character. A new character.
I didn't see that yet. Yeah. Shifty says they're smoking the same thing people were smoking when The Fifth Element was advertised as the Star Wars for a new generation.
The Fifth Element's a good movie, though.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
That's
a good ass movie.
If someone said that, they're wrong. But Fifth Element is a fantastic film. Yeah, it's a great cheese.
I got that on Blu-ray.
Gary Oldman is amazing. Corbin. Yeah, Chris Tucker is.
That's one of Chris Tucker's best performances.
He steals that movie like away from Bruce Willis. Like he steals that whole movie.
The scene,
he's fantastic.
The scenes he's on, he just takes it away.
He's so good. And he's got the gun in the head. Come on. I'm coming.
Travis Mitchell comes in with every time character said we are farmers. Of Mark Wahlberg saying I am an inventor in Transformers. It's true. Oh my god. I did laugh at Ray Fisher being killed 10 times after he's introduced, only for some Furiosa looking girl to become main character in the last 3 minutes of the movie. No! I'm like, what is he doing? And as soon as I saw the elevation, I'm like, I looked at my wife, I'm like, this fucker's gonna run up there and try to.
He stole the sound effects from Man of Steel too, for like the Zod ships when they're coming down on the planet. I was like, this sounds like the Kryptonian ships. Like, there's a lot of borrowing from his.
I will say, what I found cool was the little, I don't know, the trap machine robot things. Those were pretty cool.
Oh, they were cool. Yeah,
that was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I
thought her fight style would be more. I wasn't impressed with her fighting style neither.
Here's my thing.
She leaves herself open to be shot so many times. In that bar scene, it's the worst scene in the movie, in my opinion, for like action. Because like she's doing all these spinny things.
Wooden tables stop
lasers,
lasers and stuff.
And then of course they had to make somebody gay.
Who's gay? I didn't even pick that up. That's how uninterested I was in the film.
The alien wanted to sleep with the farmer.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I didn't even hear that. The dialogue in this movie, I was like checked out of most of the dialogue in this film.
Yeah, the alien wanted to sleep with the farmer. He's grabbing his stuff and everything in there.
Yeah.
And here we have the Borg Queen. The Borg Queen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Madam Web.
Who wiped out her people? Was it the Empire? Like I don't even know.
Jordan Weaver in the face right there a little bit.
Yeah, she does.
I don't know who she.
I will have to say now.
The actress she's from not Game. She's from the Hunger Games.
That's some good special effects. That's like they look real.
No, the effects were.
Yeah, the effects were all right. Yeah, they were all right. There was not one time I was like, "This is CGI," but like it's still. not enough.
How many times they put the same fucking picture?
That guy is so boring. Like,
I
where
tell
did
you
they
what.
pluck him from? Where's the farmer from?
That woman with
What's
the
their
swords,
job?
man.
What are they priestess?
Like
Like,
priestess, I guess, but
are they
usually-
supposed to be the Imperial
Is
Guard?
it? But they're just copies of Dune and the
they look-
Jesuits. Like, they're
they look-
literally
yeah,
carbon
exactly.
copies of the Jesuits. Like,
They look like the red things that be around
What the-
Palpatine. Right there look all right.
What?
I mean, she's
what was
eye
that
candy.
earlier? What the hell was
She's
he
eye
wearing?
candy. I mean, she's gorgeous.
Wait a minute.
like-
What the guy.
I gotta like how she has her natural brows. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, she's a good-looking girl. I mean, not the best actress.
Let's go
I'm being a
about
little
two
bit
pictures.
Wait,
Let's go
wait,
two
wait,
pictures back.
Gascar. Gascar,
two
go
pictures
back.
back.
For a second. Go back
Yeah.
a couple of times. I'm like, this dude.
Couple of
in a
times?
Premiere?
Yeah, keep going. Boom. Ooh.
Oh yeah, she's nice. Well, go back one more time.
Oh yeah, she's nice.
I
Go
like
back
them a
one
little
more
bit
time.
thicker than that. You know.
What the fuck is that?
it looks like he's in a chef's outfit.
He's got a
I don't
dress.
know,
It looks like
He's
it's a
wearing a
one
dress.
piece, like
It
a
looks like
one
Michael
piece.
Jackson had on.
One piece chef.
Like a
outfit.
fencing outfit. What he
That's
got
that
on.
thing Michael Jackson
Oh,
had
yeah,
on
that- yeah,
in one of his
fencing,
videos.
yeah.
One.
Boy.
Michael Jackson.
Michael
Who's
Jackson
this
had on
guy?
one of his
I don't know.
videos.
Oh, he's the young.
Oh, he was the soldier that didn't want
Yeah.
her to like be, you know.
Oh, the
taken.
kind. Yeah.
The one with
Let's
the-
talk about let's talk about that android again. The android.
Anthony Hopkins, yeah.
And he, besides him being, amazing actor, I was more intrigued by him in that the 10 minutes he was on scene, and I want to know more about him. And then we just forget about him the whole movie. And the last end credit scene, we see him with some antlers on with a koi, what do you call it, a lay thing and a staff. Like, what happened in between? Like, why is he now?
Who knows, man? It's like, who knows?
Yeah, what that antlers on his head was supposed to be his crown.
I
or
so
something?
wanted to call.
I
I
don't
so
know.
wanted
Yeah.
at the end for her to call that Francis. I was like, call him Francis at the end. Just say his name, like Francis, because he's the
Francis.
bad guy. He's the bad guy from Deadpool. Yeah.
I don't know, man. So out of 10, guys, what do you give this?
6.
6? I'm going lower than that.
Oh
I'm going
no.
I
Four and a half.
I think I gave it a
I'm trying
5.5 to 6. I think I gave
It's
it.
below average to me.
I'm trying to figure out what's the worst movie
The
I've
only reason
seen.
I gave it a 5, a stat, because the visually it looked good. It wasn't completely boring. I didn't go to sleep on it.
Who's that guy? She got hips on her.
No, man.
That's
That's why I went back.
Got
I'm
a
like,
halo
oh.
on her head. A halo on her head.
Yeah,
So you're saying 5.5?
That's her. That's the spider chick.
that's Spider Chick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that we can't remember any of their names.
I don't know.
When I saw Star Wars for the first time as a kid, I remembered Luke, Leia, and Han.
Everybody.
Like,
And that's
like,
what I'm saying. They're not memorable characters. Like,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, the suits look cool. Like,
No, that's a
it's
rip off of
very-
40K. That's a
that's
literal
what
rip
I
off
say.
of 40K.
Yeah, Warhammer. That's Warhammer.
Yeah, it's
but
Warhammer.
I
Yeah.
didn't play the game, so I don't know.
I don't play the game. I just
Right, I'm
recognize
familiar, yeah,
what they
yeah.
look like. Yeah, like it's like there's so much rip jobs in this whole movie.
Yeah, but you can
What
say the
was
same
that-
thing about
why
Aquaman,
was,
too.
why was that thing? Like the octopus, like it was sucking on him in one of those scenes.
That was the one that's how he fed off people. He was using them to talk, like the aliens from Independence Independence Day.
So when the thing,
You're saying that he was having sex with those alien creatures? This
I
guy?
don't
That's
know.
what you're talking about?
No,
there's a
Yeah,
that
he's
guy
talking
right
about-
there.
Oh yeah,
Right?
there was a tentacle scene.
Between
A
that
really
guy
good
there with
tentacle
he
scene
had
when
about
it
89
latched onto
tentacles.
him.
They latched
It
onto
latched-
him,
Yeah.
but I don't know
And
what it was
then-
for.
he was feeding off
he-
him, whatever.
Well, he fed himself like some juice or something through that port that's in his guts, and then he then went over to the tentacles and they like latched onto him, but they never explained what was happening there.
Or maybe it's like leeches, you know.
Yeah, like the
filter out
Princess
the blood.
Bride's in this too. Like there's the Emperor, but we don't really get much of him. This was
A
like,
weird,
yeah, weird.
Yeah, I didn't get.
it was I don't know what that scene was like to
totally
show how
weird.
cruel
You
the
don't think
Empire
this-
is.
In this movie, we did see a lot of world building because we saw like
Yeah.
7 or 8.
That's the guy that was
planets.
gay.
Yep, right
Is
there.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, that's right. He said something about Charlie's character
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
I will say the ending was pretty cool. How they put they used his memories to go talk to this was not the old king, but the guy who took over from the king. And everything.
Yeah,
that part was interesting at the end.
but you
he-
know that fight at the end there is literally the same as Rogue One, where she's on the
Yeah.
edge of the station fighting old mate.
Yeah,
Man, I did not know that
Krennic.
was Fisher, man.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
Ray
know it was him.
Fisher with bad
Thank
makeup
God
and bad dreads.
Thank God he died in the first one. He won't see him again.
Oh, he's terrible. He's
rich looking. Hat.
Yeah. Me, they lost me once they went world hopping.
That's go back. That's a tentacle in the bar. He
the
was sucking off
tentacle. Yeah, on that dude. He was the like spider creature.
That's Independence Day, using the guy to talk and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Independence
but I
Day,
think- I
and
think he was
also
feeding
Sergeant
after that guy,
Troopers.
though.
Yeah.
What was that then?
Yeah,
I think he was feeding off that guy though.
Yeah.
kind of.
After he-
Yeah,
after
That's
he,
Warhammer right there all day.
that's
That's
that is
Warhammer.
literally at like Warhammer. Yeah.
You know, it also looked like a scene off of The Mandalorian where Ahsoka attacked that castle. Looks a lot like
Yeah.
that scene.
All,
Yes.
that's a back
Yes.
to tank. Like it's all very Dune as well. This is very similar to Dune, the Benny Jesuits. Like it's all very ripped jobs from everything else. Because again, I don't think he has any original ideas. Like look at his movies. He takes from other franchises and makes them into movies. Like 300 is a fable from Greek mythology. Like he doesn't actually create. He just takes and makes something
Well, I
from
don't know
from
what
the
he
source
did,
material.
but 300 was awesome. I just watched
300
it.
is amazing. I love 300, and I love. By the way, I love The Watchmen as a movie.
I watched
like-
the second 300 today on the Empire, whatever it was.
Oh yeah, the one with the boats. Yeah,
Was that done with that wasn't Zack Snyder though, was it?
No.
It's separate, different.
But I like it. Not as good as the first one.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
speaking of 300, since you brought it up,
Yes.
I know they're not gonna. They're probably gonna forget trying to recast Kang, but somebody brought it up.
The Xerxes or whatever playing.
The Persian emissary.
Yeah, Xerxes.
Yeah, talking about him
No.
as Kang.
You talking about the guy he kicked in the pit.
Yeah,
No, the guy. No, I thought it was the guy. The guy kicked in the pit. That's what
Peter
you're talking
The
about.
guy that kicked him in the pit that's Gerard Butler that plays King Leonidas.
No, the guy he
black,
kicked in.
the black guy he kicked in the pit. is
Oh,
one that-
him. Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh,
He
that
played-
actor?
This is madness.
Manson?
Madness. That guy. Yeah. Yeah, the madness guy.
he played on Spartacus.
Okay.
He was the head guy that trained Spartacus.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah,
that whole
yeah,
backstory
yeah.
with the princess that has powers and stuff. Like
Yeah, the healer.
the healing power
they
princess.
talk about the stuff, but never like indulged more.
It's
They
all over
say
the
something,
place.
Well,
say
they-
something and they
it's
just
an
move on from
exposition
it.
dump, which is just bad storytelling. Like, show us, don't tell us. Like, that's not good writing.
Yeah, and so every backstory we got with her monologuing. I would be more happy with a visual of the people before they are how they are.
Yes,
You know, give me a
absolutely.
5-minute clip of them. You know, their greatest hits. And as a flashback.
What do you
as
think you
you're
got the
monologuing-
idea for the laser swords?
I don't know. I couldn't. Original idea.
There.
Yeah, those
I think-
chairs are pretty cool.
Child on Fire.
Yeah, I
Part
feel
two.
like the chairs maybe the only people
share
can
this-
correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel
share
like the
this,
chairs are probably
Guy
the only
Scar.
original idea.
Yeah, man. For sure, man.
That's the guy there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Him. Well, he's done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He's 6'3".
Candyman. That's
Oh yeah, he was in Spidey.
No, he's not Candyman.
No, he
No,
wasn't
that's
the
another
original
actor.
Candyman.
But he was in Spartacus.
What's his name?
Your name
Peter
is Peter Mensa.
Mensa.
Yeah.
He's been a bunch of stuff over the years.
I can see him as Kang.
Anyway,
Yeah,
my
you can
rating
play
for
Kang.
Real Moon's probably. I'm gonna be fair. I want to give it a 1, like to just be annoying. But I'll give it. I'll be fair. Denny's right. There are some good visuals in the movie. The CGI is pretty good. Like, if I'm gonna be like a cinephile about it, I feel like the script is bad. The acting is really bad. Like really bad. Like the CGI is good. The movie production seems pretty good. So I'm probably gonna. I don't think it's average. I think it's like a 3 out of 10. Like I'll give it stuff for the CGI and for because I've seen bad CGI this year, Marvel. But like, I feel like he put a lot of effort into visuals as he always does, but he put no effort into the script at all.
So Danny, you said 5.5.
Yeah, I like I said what Paul said, the visuals. I like the slow motion. I like Charlie Hunnam. He's one of my favorite actors. I wasn't bored, so that gave me right there at the 5.5.
Okay. G, would you
5.
say?
Give it 5.
G Major says 5. DJ?
I'm going 4.5. I said visually it had good moments. I felt the characters didn't care about them for the most part. They weren't memorable. It had good action scenes. I complain about the slow motion, but it still had good action scenes. I understand it's a world building movie, but it has potential. I'm hoping the second and third one kind of make up for this one. So I'm going it's below average to me, but just right under it. So 4.5.
Gotcha. Jason, did you see it?
I didn't see it, but I'm gonna give watching paint dry a 10 out of 10. But after listening to y'all, I was quiet in the background. I'm definitely not gonna watch it.
No, I mean,
you should watch it, man.
It's worth a watch. I will say it's worth a watch.
It's worth. It gives you pleasure.
I watched She-Hulk. If that is She-Hulk, I'm like in between.
No, I will watch this over She-Hulk.
Yeah, I would too.
Oh yeah,
I
will not watch She-Hulk.
Yeah,
I will not watch She-Hulk again.
Yeah, absolutely.
At all.
Yeah, that's
not even the
that's
Daredevil
well,
episodes. I will not watch.
Let me give you let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all excited for part 2 that's coming out in the spring or summer?
I'm not excited.
I'm intrigued.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
You know what I think this is going to be? I was thinking about it when you're talking about it's not an interesting part 1, DJ. I think you were saying that earlier. Like, I feel like this is like Mockingjay part 1, and then part 2 is going to have all the actual interesting stuff in it. And they should have just made it one movie. Yeah, they should have just made it one movie. Like, yeah.
Because if he had any good sense, he'd be trolling these videos, people talking about it, and then trying to make improvements if he hadn't already shot it yet. Because is it coming out in April? You say?
Is it a 2-part or 3-parter?
3-part series.
It's a 3-part.
It's 3-part.
It's 2 more of this. There's 2 more of this.
I thought it was two.
What?
Oh, two. Make sure.
I don't know if I'm up for
That
that.
was 2 parts.
I think he's coming out. I think next is coming in April, if I'm not mistaken. So if I was in, I'd be like,
I don't know.
God, I hope it ain't 3.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was
No, it's 2-part film. Sorry,
it's 2 parts.
Yeah, 2-part.
There's 2 parts. I don't think it's a trilogy.
Yeah.
So maybe he.
They got a lot to make up for in the second one.
Give us some back.
I would give them 3 movies to make up for it. They got a lot to make up in the second one.
Can anybody say reshoots?
If he does it 3 hours, he could do it. But I mean, you need to go in the backstory with the general, then backstory with the prince.
Everybody's backstory.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to know what happened with the droid, and now he has crowns.
Yeah. Here's my thing though.
Oh, he has like a.
Quit
where'd the
doing
D crown
these.
come from?
Quit doing this half-ass movie and they say, "Well, I got my director's cut. You should watch that one instead." Just put your director's cut out first. Put your best quality film out the first time. You won't have to say it well.
DJ, he's just taking a lick out of Marvel. Remember how Marvel did that with No Way Home, and they also did it with Thor: Love and Thunder. They're like, here's the cinema release. We actually haven't finished the CGI yet. Then they re-released it with completed CGI. They did that with No Way Home. Like anyway, that just blows my mind. Like they're doing like game day patches, game day 1 patches like Marvel for movies for cinema. It's like, oh no, we didn't finish the CGI, we didn't release it. And then just buy the DLC again, watch it at the cinema again, and we'll have the completed product for you.
Like Call of Duty, like Call of Duty just did.
This is what they do. Like, and now it's just become a practice, and it's a practice of Snyder now. Let's not pretend like
that's
getting all of
now.
his whole fan base together to be like, yeah, we want the Snyder cut. Netflix is holding him back or whatever.
Yeah, everybody's holding him back. DQ says Rebel Moon or the recent Dune. Dune.
Oh, Dune! Every day of the Dune is fantastic.
The original Doom, I think, is good. I'm not too impressed with the second one.
Sell the
Moonverse. Then we're calling it the Moonverse.
The Moonverse.
The Moonverse.
Oh my god! Wait for the director's cut next year.
I
would probably not
I'm
watch
okay.
that.
Not watching that same movie.
I laughed at the end when the 2 of the characters are pulling the platform with the girl on it, while the
what was that?
Just stands there monologuing. Everyone else is standing around.
Saw that.
I'm very excited for it, as it feels like a forced part 1. I think we all wanted to see Jimmy be a main character in this, but he was awkwardly pushed away. Yeah, from what I understand, Netflix asked Zach to release a PG-13 and an R cut separately, so it was entirely his call. Though it does seem like marketing move for him. I don't know. I don't know, man.
That's
This
stupid.
is
Just
So-
release
yeah,
It
it
would
does
be-
make sense.
the
Release
way it was.
R-rated.
It was filmed like a rated
Yeah.
R movie. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
If
It
it was filmed like
was.
a PG-13 movie, like don't have headshots, like close-up headshots in a
Or
PG-13
stabbing
movie.
in the neck.
It's stabbing,
Like,
knocking
she
people's
stabs him in
jaws
the neck
off.
and goes like
Yeah.
that, and there's like
Yeah.
nothing. I'm like, okay, all right, we're watching.
What is this Stream Elements thing?
Stream element. Oh, it's a thing. It's like a bot that you can program every so often. Every so after somebody texts, not text messages, it'll pop up, say, like, comment, subscribe. If somebody subscribes while on live and they have it enabled on their end, it's going to say thank you for subscribing or whatever. Yeah, I'll show you backstage if you want.
Yeah.
So our average is a 4 out of 10 for this movie.
That's what I said. 4.5. That's
4 out of 10.
That's
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's about right. Yeah.
That's that. So all right, let's go to Aquaman 2 now. What did we give Aquaman 2?
I gave Aquaman 2 a 6.57.
Danny says 7. 7 out of 10. Damn, Danny. I really like that one.
I really liked it, man.
DJ?
Non-applicable. I've not seen it yet.
Oh, you have not seen it yet?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
not seeing it.
You want to sit there and say that
See it?
this is worse
G
than
major?
The Flash is totally ludicrous to me.
I would.
I didn't say that.
I said I'd rather watch
a judgment on
that
it.
part
I
of the
haven't seen it.
Flash with,
DJ, I promise
Keaton?
you will not feel that way.
Okay. I have not made any judgment about the movie. I'm not excited about it, but I have not said anything I like it or not. So I have not
Thank
seen
you.
it yet. So
Thank you for the sub.
I'm just not gonna rush out and go see it. That's my thing.
Yes. G, what do you give it?
I say about 7.
7?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. It was entertaining.
Okay. So that leaves me. I'll give it a 4.5.
Shit.
I'm gonna drop the average down.
So it still passes.
It's a 5.
It's still a 6.
Are we going to rate paint drying now?
I'm adding one for all the people that haven't watched it, for like one for attendance. So
What's
yeah,
everybody's rating on paint drying?
I don't know. I haven't checked. Hold on. Where are we at?
Negative 0.
Well, I get that's my job, so I'm gonna say a 8. I get paid to watch paint dry.
Do we have box office figures for it as the opening weekend?
No,
yet?
it's worse. It's worse than the
Marvels, I heard.
Marvels.
Did we say, Danny?
Wow.
It's worse than the
So
Marvels.
Aquaman 2.
For real, Denny.
Yes. I think
But
in
it
4
made
days
more international though.
In 4 days, I think it made $40 million, if I'm not mistaken.
What was that? Danny?
I think I
What did
read
you
in
say?
4 days it made $40 million.
46. 46 domestic,
But
80
internationally, did
80
pretty good.
worldwide. So total international is 80. Total worldwide is 126. So
Wow.
46, 80, 126.
Yeah, 8126. Yeah.
Box.
It
That's
opened.
40 million.
Opening weekend was 27.7.
That's only 27 million on opening weekend.
No, it's not
Yeah,
good.
that's dead. That's dead on
Watch it
arrival.
when it comes on Max.
It's done.
in a week.
That's what I'm gonna
It's gonna
watch
be-
when it
it's
comes
gonna
on
be-
Max.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do if I feel bored one day.
Maybe January it'll be on Max. I'll watch it then.
That or Netflix.
Y'all
'cause
gotta
Netflix
gotta
no
realize
longer-
now, just because
Right.
it does pull in the office doesn't mean it's a bad movie.
Oh yeah,
You
we
know,
all
that's
said
true.
everybody,
That's true.
everybody except Paul, they agreed that the Marvels wasn't a bad movie, even though it underperformed. It
Oh,
wasn't
I
a bad
can't.
movie.
I can't comment on the Marvels, Denny. I haven't watched it. I don't intend to watch it though. So
It's
like,
not a bad movie, Paul. I'm
Yeah,
telling
no,
you,
it's a
I
good
just I have no
movie.
interest in those characters at all. So that's why I'm not
Yeah.
watching it because I know that I'm not going to like
fair.
it. It's like
That's
the
fair.
same reason why I didn't watch Miss Marvel because I know that's for teenage girls. I'm not interested in that. I don't
She
need
said-
to-
Hey, man, I watched it.
But she's actually the
It's
best
hurting
actor.
my
And,
feelings.
and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jessica. I know you pumped Blue
I'm like-
Beetle, but I have
I'm
no
like-
interest in that film either.
Oh,
Like,
Blue Beetle was great.
I
Blue
can't
Beetle
watch
was
that. I haven't watched a DC film since the Suicide Squad.
Blue-
I don't have any interest in
Blue-
Black
I
Adam.
will
I have no
watch
interest
Blue
in
Beetle over
Flash,
Rebel
like-
Room.
I don't
would
wanna watch it.
Oh, yeah,
Blue
yeah.
Beetle above.
Black
Well,
Adam.
I'll
is
watch
very
James Gunn's
fun.
Superman when it comes out because it's actually going to boot the actual DC universe again. But like, I'm not interested in dying.
If you want to go
characters.
just see a guy movie, blow him up, violence, that is Black Adam. I mean, it is violent.
They make Black Adam a hero.
The only thing I don't like is the bad guy. He's only on the screen maybe 8 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
CGI.
Oh,
I
yeah.
finally watched Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo was good,
That
man.
was a good
I like
movie.
it.
I actually
Yeah.
enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
it was
Fire, bro.
surprising. It was
Yeah, I
surprising.
was
It is good.
I was more interested in that than I was Rebel Moon.
It
watching it.
reminded me a lot of Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford
Yes.
versus Ferrari. I still have to see. I want to watch that film.
And I
That's
watched
amazing.
I watched the
It's
Creator
awesome.
this
It's
weekend
awesome.
too.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
good,
'cause
DJ? It's actually good.
So
You have to
the
watch it.
world the world building they built was very interesting.
Yeah.
I like that part of it. The story itself was good. The main dude, I just didn't like his acting. He's very flat with his lines. Everybody else around him was like very good acting. The
Wait, is
little
that
girl that played-
Washington? Is
I
that
don't
the
know his
same
name.
guy from
Mhm.
Tenet?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Denzel
He was,
Washington's son.
he was very flat, very like one. Even when he's like getting emotional, he doesn't have. I wasn't feeling it.
That's surprising
but-
because usually he's on point.
Yeah, the special effects were good. The ending was kind of like not as epic as I wanted it to be, but I want to know more about that world. The world building was very good in that movie, so it's worth a watch. It's a very interesting movie.
If you want to see a good movie, Paul, check out The Burial.
Burial's funny.
That's good.
And
That's
good.
a funny movie. Good movie.
Yeah,
And a
okay,
true
all
story.
right, The Burial.
And a true story. It's on Prime.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's
So
got, was it Jamie Foxx and what's his name?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the movie looked good
go
too.
ahead.
2 movies I saw in the previews. That Bar Marley movie, I want to see
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
The
seeing
guy,
that.
guy from
Definitely seeing that.
Sickle Wars.
that. And Beekeeper look like it's gonna be hell too.
That looks funny. That's
Yeah.
a good old shoot 'em
Jason
up funny
Statham.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good
Jason
shoot 'em up
Statham.
funny movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Well, that's
kind of
when we
like,
played the trailer on it. Yeah.
I want to watch that movie with Nick Cage in it where he plays Dracula. I haven't seen it yet. And it just
Talking
came
about
to streaming.
Renfield.
Yeah, I really want to see
They
that
said
film.
that was terrible. I heard it was
I
terrible.
think I'm a Nick Cage stan, so
Okay.
I heard
I
that
will
was
watch anything.
terrible. I heard that new Eddie Murphy
Say it
was
nice and
bad.
proud.
He
Yeah.
knows
Oh, yeah,
what, he
the
knows
Eddie
what he,
Murphy
he
too.
knows what he's in. Like he knows what movie he's
Yeah.
in. He acts accordingly. You know what you're going to get with Nick Cage. Same with Jason Statham movies. You know he's going to kick people's asses
Yeah.
and
I-
shoot people.
I
Like
love some Jason Statham movie.
yeah.
I guess
So-
I know Danny hates it, but that movie Crank, one of my favorite Jason Statham movies.
So
Oh, that's so good.
So
Crank
good.
and Crank
I love
2
that
are
movie. I love
ridiculous
Crank, man.
movies.
Crank
They're
is
so
Crank is
stupid
fun.
but so fun. They're
Let me
so
ask-
fun.
Let's ask Paul this magic question: Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
But sorry?
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. It's based on Christmas. There's a
See?
Christmas tree in the opening scene. There's a Christmas scene.
You're alone on that one, Danny.
There's a Christmas tree in the middle of it. They're having a Christmas party, Denny. It's Christmas Eve. Like
The husband's
like,
going to visit the family for
yeah,
Christmas.
go down to the coast, have a good time. Have a like, it's literally for
you
Christmas.
go.
Like, yeah,
Wow.
Bam!
yeah, it's literally Christmas Eve. They're having Christmas party. That's the company party for Christmas.
it's
Yeah,
so-
it's a Christmas
see?
movie.
Wow.
So guys, if you had to give 5 movies that came out in 2023, what is your top 5 movies?
Yeah, we got a list. You got a list?
Give me a second. I'm gonna look up
2023
2023.
movies, yeah.
Uh,
I know my top
You
2.
mean,
Oh,
you mean
I
in
know.
the-
Hang
The,
on.
you mean in the
It-
theaters or streaming services as well?
anything.
everything.
Anything?
Streaming.
Okay.
I know The Burial is one
I'm
of them.
looking.
You doing top 5?
Like just 5. Like come straight up.
Your
to
5 favorite movies, not in any order, just your favorite.
Not
movies.
any order. Not any order.
Okay.
Just name 5.
Let me see.
This is one of mine. Sound of Freedom.
I need to see
Did
that.
not see that.
That's an
I will-
amazing movie.
My number 1 is Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Verse. That's my number
Across the
1.
Spider-Verse. That's
Across
great.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Guardians of the
another
Galaxy.
top
Yes.
5 movie for me. Yep. Did Everything Everywhere All at Once come out this year?
Yes.
Yep, that's my
it?
number 1 movie of the
Yeah.
year. That movie
Number one?
I've
Okay.
seen 3 times
Is it?
now. That's
Was
yeah.
it come-
That would
did
be
it
my
come out
top
this
10.
No,
Not my
it came out
favorite, would be
last
my
year
top
'cause it was
10.
an Oscar winner.
Yeah. It came out
I'm
last year.
gonna make Danny mad on this one. Cocaine Bear.
You go-
It was funny, that movie. I watched
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead and uninvite DJ.
Oh my god, DJ's crazy. DJ is freaking crazy.
Cocaine Bear.
Jeez.
Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Creed 3 is one of mine.
Yes,
Okay.
it's up there.
That come out this year. Wow.
I actually,
Oh, hang on. John Wick 4, absolutely in my top 5 for this year. That movie
Oppenheimer.
rounded out.
Definitely Oppenheimer.
Equalizer 3 as well. Guys.
Godzilla -1. That's my number 3.
That's the
My number
last
2
one. I haven't
favorite
seen it
movie.
yet. I need to. It didn't get. It didn't get a release here.
The Last
Really?
Voyage.
In Australia, you didn't?
Nope,
Wow.
it did not get released in Australia. I have to wait for streaming services.
All right, so I'm going to go
last-
one by one. Danny, go ahead.
The Last Voyage of the Demeter was one.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
That's the Dracula on the boat movie.
Yep.
Back on the boat,
Okay.
yeah. That's on my...
Creed 3 is one. The Burial is one.
That was a great movie.
Equalizer 3 is one.
I was gonna say, all right.
You know, I have not seen that yet.
And my last one. Yeah, have you seen The Plane?
Yeah,
No,
with
I haven't.
Gerard Butler and
Gerard Butler, another guy that played Luke Cage.
yeah, that was a good. That was a decent movie.
Yep. Those
That's
are my
it?
5.
Okay.
Okay.
DJ?
No,
Cross
let me add
Spider-Verse.
Go ahead, Danny.
honorable mention is Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Gran-
Cross the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
Godzilla -2. Extraction 2.
Oh, that's on mine. Cool.
What else? What wasn't that one? I had my list up here.
Action. You said Godzilla as well.
I need 2 more. Guardians. And then probably number 5. I guess I'll put John Wick 4 up there, number 5.
John Wick more.
Yeah.
All right.
And honorable mention, probably with Danny.
I said
Gran
5,
Turismo.
motherfucker.
I'm doing honorable mention. He said, Danny, I can't do honorable mention.
Yes, you can. Which is?
Mine be the Burial. Honorable mention.
Burial?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You finally watched it. Okay, cool.
Oh, shit.
All
They
right.
got a young IP man on there? I got to watch that.
G Major.
Blue Beetle, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Godzilla -1, Extraction, John Wick.
Extraction 2.
Yes.
So, okay. John Wick. Jason.
Guardians, definitely. Spider-Man movie. Blue Beetle was probably, I put Blue Beetle, Creed. And I like
Creed,
did Megan come out this year or last year? I like that. I like that.
Megan was last year.
Last year.
Okay, I was.
Megan was good. I like that.
Yeah.
I thought it came out in January. Okay. What to think? There's some good movies that are out there, but I haven't seen some of them. I'm trying to think what else. I'm not sure because I had a lot of those I haven't seen yet, so I can't really put them on there.
No problem. No problem. And Paul?
Yeah, for me, it's absolutely Extraction 2. That movie's
Awesome. Yeah.
Should have been a theater.
Across the Spider-Verse, phenomenal. That movie's so good. Shazam 2, I really enjoyed that movie. Like,
really?
I loved it. I liked it. Yep.
No judgment. No judgment.
Hey, no
Yep,
judgment.
it's the only DC
Surprise.
film come out in 5 years that I've enjoyed. Besides the Suicide Squad. I just really enjoyed it's fun, it's what superhero movies should be, and it's what Shazam should be. And it just tapped more into that. Guardians 3, absolutely, like my favorite thing in Marvel, or the MCU, I should say. Perfectly. That scene where she's like, I bet we'll find, and it's like, you have no idea, was just like such a great way to like.
Oh, okay. What else?
John Wick 4, absolutely greatest. That movie, it may be the greatest action film or the greatest action sequences I've ever seen in a film. That the fire-breathing shotgun from above and the car scene around the roundabout.
Oh,
incredible. Incredible when he's just driving around with the handgun shooting those gangsters.
I need one of them suits.
Yes.
Yeah. My honorable mention, and they're all gonna laugh, but I think it's fantastic because it knows what it is. Fast X. Jason Momoa in that film. Every time Jason was on screen, I laughed so hard. He's like, I bet you were thinking, does the carpet match the drapes? The answer is yes. When he's in that purple car, like he knew what he was in and he had fun. Like, and that's why that movie is so good to me because Jason Momoa was over the top villain. Fantastic. We should do worst movie, by the way, Basco, because the worst movie I saw it's way worse than Rebel Moon. Yeah.
Which one is that?
Expendables 4.
Expendables
you
4?
actually
I haven't even
watched
watched it.
That
I think I
movie
stopped at
may
3.
be the worst film I've seen,
Yeah.
maybe ever. Yeah,
Elemental.
and I like Expendables, the first 3.
Nightwing says, "What about Oppenheimer? I haven't seen it yet,
I hadn't seen it, but
I saw it. Yeah,
but I
it's
know
on
it's a
mine.
good movie, and I know if I
Yeah.
would have seen it, it would probably be on my top.
It's on streaming now, so
I'm surprised nobody didn't say Mission Impossible. I didn't see
Super
it.
Mario Brothers.
The last
too.
one sucked.
Super Mario.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
it part 1?
Alright.
I didn't even see it at the cinema. It's like a part 1, isn't
It's
it?
part 2
Part
part.
1.
Well, the Super Mario Brothers was good too. I mean,
one-
Oh
Elemental-
yeah.
Elemental was pretty good. It was a decent
I know. I don't know if y'all seen it, but they cloned Tyrone. That was a good movie on Netflix.
Oh damn!
that was good.
Yes,
that
I
was
should have
good.
added that. Damn.
That's a
That
good.
was
My top 5. I have. Hold on, I have my list. There's Spider-Man: No Way Home. I'm not Way Home. Across the Verse. Sorry, Across the Spider-Verse. The Sound of Freedom. Extraction 2. A Million Miles Away.
I saw that one. I forgot about
A
that.
Million Miles Away, and I would have to go. What was the other one? The Burial, as well.
Yeah.
Those were my top movies this year. I'm planning of watching Oppenheimer this week as well. Now, top TV shows. Give me your top 3, like this year that you like.
came out
You
this
came
year?
across.
Was Last of Us this year?
Yes, Last of Us was this year.
That's gonna be in my top ones.
Mhm.
Blue Eye Samurai.
Yes, that's
up
on
there.
mine. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Did you see that, Paul? Blue Eyed Samurai.
I watched the first episode. I haven't
Oh my
watched any
God.
of it.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
thing is so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I was like, I'm intrigued. Mainly because there's nothing new in Hollywood, so I always
it
go
gets better.
east. When I lose interest in Hollywood, I go to the east, and they have a lot to offer.
Gen V.
Yes.
Yeah, Gen V was good. I thought it was going to be so bad, and it turns out
It's
to be really good.
one of the best spin-off shows I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Even though it's only 4 episodes, Invincible.
Danny, what you got?
Blue Eye Samurai, definitely.
Yeah.
Will Trent is awesome.
I don't think I've seen
I
that.
didn't see that.
Oh, that's on ABC. Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh, the G likes Gen V as well. Yeah.
And I also like this is about the Black Cowboy, the lawman Bass Reeves.
Yeah.
It's good.
I heard that was really good.
The Lone Ranger. He was the original Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. Yeah.
Anybody seen Monarch: Legacy of Monsters? I don't have.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
The TV show that I came across, and like I binged it because I started with season 1 and they're up to season 4 right now, was For All Humankind on Apple TV. That freaking series is awesome. It's so well written, and the characters are amazing. And it's all about traveling to the moon, space travel.
Oh, okay.
It flips. It's the Russians that land before the Americans, and it's like
it's an alternate universe kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a race
so
to
it's
build
when,
the first base and stuff, and then the whole
Yeah.
race to Mars. It's an awesome
For all
series.
mankind.
Yeah.
I have to watch that.
I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes. They got Blue Eye Samurai ranked number 14. That's pretty good.
That's cool.
Oh,
For all-
Beef.
for all
Beef was a good. You watch Beef on Netflix?
No, I haven't.
That's really good.
Oh yes,
Um,
yes, that's with Glenn, the actor who plays Glenn. That was
Glenn
awesome.
and,
That's an
and,
awesome series.
Yeah.
That was another one that I was like,
Did you like Picard?
Picard. Yes, the last season of Picard was awesome. The last season.
The Last of Us.
The last season.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, just maintain that is the context. The ending season, the last one.
Yeah.
I have not seen this yet, but everybody's saying it's really good. I plan on watching the Percy Jackson show that just came out. They're saying
I
that's
can't
really
find
good.
it on Netflix. I didn't try.
It's on Disney.
It's on Disney.
It's on
It's a Disney show. Yeah.
I
I've
think
been
it-
trying to
Really?
find it. My
Jack
girlfriend-
Reacher season 2 dropped really early this week, so it's kind of counted as 2023, but like I really like that show.
Oh, the guy that played in what's his face? He died. He's in Percy Jackson the Olympians. He's the black guy that played in John Wick.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
guys! I'm laughing because I closed the poll.
Paint dry one. Paint dry one, guys. Paint dry one. Out of 15 votes, paint dry one, 46%. Aquaman came in second with 40, and Rebel Moon at 13.
So I just watched Yellow Jackets.
Damn.
Yeah, have you seen Yellow Jackets yet?
No.
On my list.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yellow Jackets. Oh, I'm gonna mark these down.
Yeah, paint.
Succession ended its season. If anybody,
I have not watched that
if
yet.
you guys have not watched Succession,
I heard
it
that was
ended
good.
its season this year. It is phenomenal. It's like oh, it's about business people. No, like it's about big business, but like it's very in depth, like on how this family dynamic works, and it's got twists and turns everywhere. It's probably one of the best shows I've watched in a long time. Succession.
I know y'all not big anime people. Well, you are, but the One Piece series on Netflix was so good.
Wednesday was good too.
Good.
Yeah, I thought that was
Wednesday was good too. Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday was good. There's a lot of shows.
Yeah, I'm just like going.
The new series of that, where he's in the city. I don't know if anybody's watched Justified, but
I still need to watch Ted Lasso. I have not watched that yet.
I haven't either.
Still thing, yeah.
Cool, man.
They said Hijack was good too. I haven't seen it.
Well, that's with what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Oh,
yeah.
I saw the first episode of The Irrational. That stars the black father off The Flash, the TV series.
Mm-hmm.
He's like his genius.
You just reminded me of a movie too that was really good. Jessica Alba's movie on what's it called? Luther.
The show?
Luther. Yeah, but it's the movie after the show.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they did it.
I started watching the show. I heard the movie was good. I wanted to watch the show first, but I haven't finished.
Yeah. Luther, the movie was really good.
Yeah.
They have the actor who plays Smeagol. What's his name? Fuck. He freaking Snoke. He plays Snoke as well. God, man.
What's his
They know
name?
who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I know
that
you're
guy.
talking about it.
Yeah. He's the villain in that movie, man. It is something. Like, I didn't watch the series. I just watched the movie, and I was like, wow. So that I'm probably gonna check out that show because apparently it's a very good show back in Britain. But yeah, man. So good, man. Great show. Hour 22, man. We're about to check out. Paul, tell the people where they cannot find you.
Nowhere. Or I'm not on the internet. I'm just here to talk about Rebel Moon and talk about movies and stuff because I haven't done it.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Well, thank you for jumping on, man. It was good to catch up a bit and talk the shit, man.
Yeah,
it was good seeing you.
Andy
Jason,
Serkis, that's the name.
Jason Lee Tucker.
What's going on, guys? You find me on Tuckerverse, and I hope everybody has a happy and safe New Year, guys. Thank you, Vascar. Let me come on in.
Hey, man. Thank you for coming, man. And I can always say, man, you are the Americano of Canelo, man. Like I keep telling my family member, man, Jason looks like Canelo, the boxer. It's true. You do, man. You guys know who Canelo is, right? The boxer?
Yeah.
Paul?
What is it? The boxer.
The boxer, Canelo.
Excuse me.
Right here. Hold on.
Is that a Lego Optimus Prime behind you or just an...
Lego Optimus Prime, man. See? Jason looks like this guy. Canelo Alvarez, man. Heavyweight champion.
Oh my God.
Tell you, man. Tell you. Danny, tell the people where they can find you, brother.
Well, you can find me Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't do it today because I was a little bit under the weather all day. I do a little show called The Road to Wisdom. I try to impart a little bit of wisdom, a scripture of the day, a quote of the day, and also a word of the day. Find me Wednesday nights here, of course, at 8. Sundays on Strong's Live at 10. And sometimes I jump on Onzo's show, OOC, which is probably about to come on right about now. And then Monday nights, every Monday night, we do something on our channel, Chaos Central, with me, Chris Knight, Onzo, Elihu, and of course, Guy Scar.
Good stuff. G Major, the DJ himself.
What up, though? Yeah, give me that beat. Give me a background beat. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can find me on Major What Up, though, talking about movies and stuff. Sometimes I'll put up some music. What else? But that's it. You guys have. Oh no, you didn't. You guys can put up. Have a happy New Year. So
yeah, man, for sure.
All right, DJ.
What's up, y'all? The Talking Black Guy. Find me on my channel. Find me here on Wednesday nights, Sunday nights with the crew, the boys, on Robert Stone channel, Storms Live. And I am 26 subscribers, y'all, from 1,000.
Good, man.
We're almost to the goal. You know, trying hopefully next how many days we got? 3 days left, 4 days left to New Year.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get it. So
I
I
was
got
pushing that.
almost 100 subscribers this month. Like it's boosted real good.
I was pushing it this
Yeah.
on this he comes in on their chat sometimes.
Yeah.
PJ from the Orville Nation.
Okay.
Like he does a lot to like help like
Boost people.
he'll share. Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
huge community about
Yeah.
sharing is caring, and like really that's why we had people drop in for the first time in a while because of sharing it on those groups. And I'm like, wait, hold on, let me like throw your link in there, and then all of a sudden done. I started seeing done. Then I went back to your thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I count 6.
Yeah,
I counted more. So that's cool, man. That's
I
cool.
woke up, I was like, holy shit, I got like 20 subscribers in a day.
Yeah.
But then I want to show you this item for Christmas. It's Starry Night, but it's the Vegeta and
Oh man, Goku.
yeah, Goku.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah.
That is
It's like
cool,
Starry
man.
Night, yeah. So that for Christmas, I'm gonna hang up.
I got another one of these. The only good thing about the Ahsoka show.
That's the artist that had his ear bitten off, right?
Yeah, Van Gogh.
Van
Yeah.
Gogh?
Yeah.
I got Mr.
Nice.
Ray,
That looks
Ray
nice.
Stevenson himself.
Nice.
Yeah. I got a good little surprise on that one, man. And yeah, Paul, this is Optimus Prime.
Now hit
Lego.
hit the button, let him transform.
And now this one doesn't transform, unfortunately. It's not that one. It does
You gotta
transform fully. It fully
You
transforms.
gotta buy the light
But-
kit for it, man.
Have
Yeah,
you
I
seen
like
that
it.
one?
I saw it and I
You
was
gotta buy the
tempted.
light
Man.
kit. Yeah.
Have you seen
Buy the
that
light
one
kit.
that the Grimlock that fully transforms
Yes.
once you tell
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
that's-
Yeah,
So
it's
that
2 of them.
is-
It's Grimlock and somebody else they have.
Optimus?
Optimus and Grimlock
Yeah.
so far. Yeah. Those are crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Every time so often there's like sales or garage sales here, and I'm like driving and I have nothing to do. I stop just to see when I see
they had old
toys,
Yeah.
just to see if they have these old toys, man. Because I definitely would pick it up, man. Pick it up. All right, guys. Like everybody on the crew said, have a happy New Year. Think about yourselves because you have to put yourself first before you can put yourselves before others. It's just like being on an airplane, right? When the mask comes down, you have to put the mask on first before you help anybody else. And saying that, be kind. I was about to say rewind, but we don't do that anymore.
Good old days.
Be kind.
Yeah,
And
watch the rewind. How about that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Those freaking fees. But saying that, we're out, guys. Thank you for everybody in the chat, everybody on Rumble that's watching as well, and who's going to watch us on the
See you next
replay.
year.
And see you guys next year. And we
Yes,
are
sir.
out.